In this episode, you are going to learn how I turn a $100 Facebook and Instagram ad into over $30,000 in revenue. Yep, that's exactly what I did in my wedding photography business. And if you are a wedding photographer struggling to get more bookings, this is the episode for you. So let's get this party started. Wedding photographers, let's be real for a second. How many times have you tried posting yet another Instagram reel? Maybe you posted in a Facebook group or you wrote yet another blog post on your website. And still, zero bookings. I know how frustrated that can feel because I was once there too. In fact, back in 2017, I ran a $500 Instagram and Facebook ads and I wasted $500. Yet I lost all the money. I didn't target the right person. I didn't have a strategy and it resulted in zero bookings. And I want to avoid that for you. So in this episode, I'm going to show you how I ran a $100 ad that turned into $30,000 in revenue. Now, you're going to learn exactly how to do it. But if you want me to help you create your first or your next ad campaign, I'm going to invite you to my challenge. I'm hosting a 5-day challenge for wedding photographers where I'm going to help you step by step how to create your ad campaign. The goal of this challenge is to help you with the copy, with the creative, but also by targeting the right people so that you don't waste money. I know your biggest fear is, I don't want to put money into something that I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to show you strategically how to apply this in your wedding photography business so that you can get more bookings. So if you are a wedding photographer struggling to get bookings and you want to learn a new proven strategy to make more sales, I invite you to go to stevendecuba.com/ads, stevendecuba.com/ads and register right now. Now, if you're anything like I was, you've tried everything to get more bookings, but nothing seems to work. At least that's my situation back in 2017. Because back in 2017, I thought I was doing everything. I was posting on Instagram. I was even posting on Facebook groups where engaged couples will use to plan their wedding. And I was even using the boost button on Instagram and Facebook to create ads. I later realized that that's not really a strategy. That's actually the fastest way for Instagram and Facebook to take your money. So that is not using ads strategically. So if you're doing that, hey, I would definitely stop doing that. And I would invest more time into learning how to use Ads Manager. So that's what I did. I learned how to use Ads Manager. And I thought, okay, let me try and do a campaign. I did a campaign. I assigned $500 for this campaign, and it was a giveaway. They had to comment, they had to like, they had to follow my account, and they had to text someone that is also engaged in the comment box. I thought that was the perfect strategy for me to get more bookings. And guess what? It worked. At least I thought I cracked the code because I was getting likes, I was getting comments, I was getting people following my account, I was getting people tagging each other in the comment box. And I thought, hooray, this is working. But the only mistake was that I was attracting the wrong audience. I was attracting the audience that wants free stuff. Yep, I lost the whole $500 because no one booked after. Everyone was just interested in getting free stuff. And that's when I realized that ads work. It really works, but only if you do it strategically. So lesson learned, brush it off, let's continue. Last year, 2024, I said, I'm going to try something else. So I did it. I assigned $100 for another ad campaign. And within 1 week, I made over $30,000 in revenue. And this ad test, this experiment taught me that ads really can change your business. If you're struggling right now to make more money in your business, if you're struggling to book more weddings, I can assure you that ads can work. It can bring more bookings to your business, but only if you use it strategically. All right. So I want to break down what are the common mistakes that I see a lot of wedding photographers do. And I also want to break down what I did differently and how you can take this away with you and run with it so that you can apply it too. All right. So the first mistake that a lot of wedding photographers make is that they target a really broad audience. So what do I mean by that? There are three different audiences on the social media world. You have your cold audience, you have your warm audience, and you have your hot audience. So your cold audience are the people that have never heard of you. They don't follow you. They have no idea who you are. They have never visited your website. These are the people that you really have to create awareness ads. All right. So cold audience are people that have no idea who you are. The type of ads that you can create for these people are awareness ads, engagement, video views, lead magnet ads. The idea is to really introduce yourself to those people. Let's move on to the warm audience. The warm audience are people that are engaged with your content or have visited your website. So maybe they've been on your homepage. Maybe they saw your portfolio page. Maybe they are following you on Instagram or they are following your page on Facebook. These are people that really have an idea who you are. They have not invested yet, but they have shown some way or the other that they are interested in your service. These type of people, we target them, we create ads that are retargeting ads. All right. So warm audience, these are the people that know who you are. Maybe they've been on your website. Maybe they follow you. And the ads that we can create for these people are retargeting ads. And now the last one is hot audience. These are people that really showed interest in your content, in your service. So maybe these are people that have already sent you an email. Maybe they have filled your contact form on your website. Maybe they have sent you a DM on Instagram or on Facebook. Maybe they left a comment. Maybe they are interested. Maybe they downloaded a lead magnet. All right, you get the point, right? They have shown you in one way or the other that they are interested in your services. Now, they are considering your services, but they haven't booked yet. So the type of ads that we run to these people are more conversion ads. And conversion ads are like scarcity ads. These are like limited spots available, only 5 spots available for 2025. And these are people that we really are closer to turning into paying customers. All right. So let's recap those three audiences. You have cold audience. Those are the people that have no idea who you are. We have the warm audience. These are the people that have an idea who you are. They have visited your website. Maybe they follow you on Instagram. And then we have the hot audience, which are people that are really, really interested in your service. They have contacted you. They have sent you a DM. They have clicked on your website. These are people that are closer to becoming a paying customer. For all these three different people, you can create different type of ads. All right. Now, the second mistake that I see a lot of wedding photographers make is that they use the Boost Now button. They do not create ads in the ads manager. And I know, I get it. I've been there too. As I told you, I've lost money doing that. But this is the easiest way for you to give money to Facebook and Instagram. That's why they make it so visible, like Boost Now. They always try to get money from you from that Boost Now button. I'd rather you spend time learning how to use the ads manager than say, it's just $10, it's just $5. No. Let's be more strategic, all right? And the third mistake that I see a lot of wedding photographers make is that they don't track what is already working. They just keep on testing a new thing, and they don't track what is working, and they don't optimize either. So ads is not a like, let me just put one ad out there and it's supposed to work. No, it is really about testing. It's about optimizing. It's about looking back. What is working? What is not working? Maybe I should change the creative. Maybe I should change the ads copy. There are different ways that we can test different campaigns so that we are really strategic with our campaigns, but also with the amount of money that we are spending. The biggest mistake that I see a lot of wedding photographers make is that they don't really care. They just like, okay, I learned how to use the ads manager. This is the ad, $100. Oh, you see, Steven, it didn't work. Well, but did you analyze it? Did you optimize? Did you make some A/B testing? You know, there are a couple of things that we can do here. But I want you to avoid these mistakes, all right? So the first mistake is that a lot of wedding photographers target too broad of an audience. The second one is that they use the Boost Now button instead of the Ads Manager. And the third one is that they don't track what is working and they don't optimize. Now let's talk about what to do differently. All right, so let's go back to my ad campaign that I spent $100 that turned into $30,000. So here's what I did. Remember, we talked about the cold, the warm, and the hot audience. So I said I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna create a specific ad for my hot audience. Hot audience are people that are following me. They have contacted me. They have visited my website. Maybe they are on my email list, but they haven't booked yet. So this is what I did. I created an ad with a video of a behind the scenes of a wedding. And on top of the video, I wrote down 5 spots left for weddings in 2025. And this is genuine because I don't take a lot of weddings every single year. I have a cap and I really only have 5 spots available. So I said, okay, let me try this. And then I created custom audiences. Custom audiences are the audiences that you can create. You can tell Facebook, hey, I want you to only show this ad to people that are following my account, to people that have visited my website for the last 180 days, and the people that are on my email list. So I was really strategic with the people that I want to spend money on the ad to show it to them. All right? So I was really strategic with this. And then also, I tested different ads. I tested a video and I also tested a carousel ad, just a carousel. The video outperformed the carousel. So I then turned off the one of the carousel and I only focused on the video one. I kid you not, in 1 week, I was fully booked. I booked those 5 different spots and I made over $30,000. All right. So avoid only using that boost button and start learning how to use the ads manager. And in the 5-day challenge that I'm creating for wedding photographers, I'm going to break down exactly how to do that. So again, if you want to learn how to get more inquiries and more bookings in your wedding photography business, all you have to do is go to stevendecubo.com/ads. stevendecubo.com/ads. Now, if you're thinking that you don't have a big budget for ads, I have good news for you. Because the reality is that Facebook and Instagram, the beauty of it all is that they give you an opportunity to spend as little as $5 per day on ads. So that is exactly what we're going to apply in the challenge. So in the challenge, we're going to do 3 different things. Step number 1, we are going to set up your ad to target people that are engaged in your area or that might get married in your area or any area really worldwide, because there's the beauty of ads. You can target the whole world, really. So we're going to start by creating your ad. I'm going to help you with the ads manager. I'm going to help you with the ads copy. I'm going to help you with the ads creative. We're going to test different creatives. All right. So once we set up that campaign, we're going to publish it and we're going to start as little as $5 per day. From there, we are going to start retargeting people that have visited your website or your social media platforms, or they have in any way or the other interacted with your account. Okay. So once we have that, step number 3 will be that we will create conversion ads for your hot audience. So really in this 5-day challenge, I'm going to help you targeting all 3 different audiences: your cold audience, your warm audience, and your hot audience. All right. And as little as $5 per day. So you really don't have to spend thousands. You just need to spend strategically. And during my 5-day challenge, you're going to learn exactly how to do that. Now, if you still think that ads are too expensive, I just want to remind you that the coffee that you drink every morning at Starbucks is more than $5 per coffee. And if you drink it every day, there's a lot of money on coffee alone. So in this challenge, I'm going to show you how to spend less than your daily coffee on something that can actually bring you money in your business. So think about this. What is more expensive? Spending, let's say, $100 per week on ads or relying on unpredictable referrals? I don't want that for you. I want you to have a strategy that you have control over it. So if one lead, let's say if within a week of spending $100, one lead turned into a $3,000 wedding, you just 30 times your investment. The return on ads investment is 30 times what you spent. That is amazing, right? So that's my goal. My goal is for you to have that confidence that you can start as little with $5 per day that can turn into as low as $3,000 per wedding or maybe a $10,000 wedding. We don't know. So my really question to you is, are you willing to try something different? What I see a lot of successful wedding photographers out there, the ones that are doing wedding photography full time, the ones that are traveling the world and documenting high-end weddings, the ones that really are their own boss and they are really making good money with wedding photography. These are the people that have stepped into a new identity. What do I mean by that? When you started your wedding photography business, probably you started as a creative. You started because you wanted to show the world, you want to show your art to the world. At least that's how I started. I loved photography. I love sharing my art with the world. But what I've realized is that there's a difference between being a creative, the photographer, versus being a business owner. There are 2 different things right here. And if you want to go full time with your wedding photography business, you need to leave that hat of the creative on the side and you need to put your hat on as the business owner. You need to step into that identity, into the identity of a business owner. And what does a business owner do? What do they think? How do they behave? Those are the questions that I want you to answer for yourself. But let me help you. Successful wedding photographers that have stepped into the identity of a business owner, they worry a lot about sales. They are resilient and they're willing to test new things. They have a strategy. They show up every single day to their business with a mentality of, how do I scale my business? How do I make more sales? And they look for these strategies. They apply these strategies. They optimize these strategies. And that is why they have the full-time business. That is why they are charging what they're charging. That is why they are making money with their art. So yes, you need both. You need to be a great photographer because that is important, but you also need to be a great business owner. My question to you is, are you willing to step into a new reality, a new identity, and try something different? If this is you, I would love to invite you to stevendecubo.com/ads. stevendecubo.com/ads. In 5 days, I'm going to show you step by step how to apply a new strategy in your business that is going to bring you more leads and more bookings. All right? stevendecubo.com/ads.